And we're back.
We're Ashton.
Noah.
And Luke.
So our pal Woody's gamer tag.
The Woodmaster.
Oh, Wood.
The Woodmeister.
Woodjack.
He has a
Woodington.
he has a series.
Woodophilia.
He has a series.
Wood Jam.
He has a series on his channel called Mail Monday. In Mail Monday, he answers questions about sex from 12-year-olds, and the letters he's already jacked off to, he sends to us. So here's the first letter. Dear Anal Americans, I was really mad at my brother the other day because he took my Xbox controller. I got super pissed and bludgeoned his head in with a baseball bat. I hid his body in my closet. It's been about 3 days now, and his body's starting to smell. I tried covering the smell with Axe, but that didn't work. I'm thinking about burning the body. What do you suggest?
Well, your first problem is that you went with Axe. For a situation like this, you definitely want to use Old Spice. It has a much stronger scent, or musk, as a lot of people don't say.
And, you know, kid, you really shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff. Hiding a dead body in your closet. What are you, some kind of gangster? Come on. But, you should really take the body out to the dumpster instead, because it's got much more class, and nobody will check in the dumpster. And you shouldn't be killing your younger brother either. You should find a hooker to kill, because nobody cares about hookers, and nobody will miss them.
And they have no families.
Yeah.
And they have no families.
Yes.
And no families they have. Haveth they no familieseth. But other than that, we wish you the best of luck.
Yes. So this is our next letter. I have a problem. My penis emits a very strong odor, causing many girls to not suck my dick. My doctor says I have athlete's dick. The smell is a combination of rotten ass cheese and decaying feces. I am contemplating dick suicide. What should I do? So what immediately came to my mind when I was reading this letter is the skin of the penis. That's obviously the source of the smell. So what you want to do is just get that stuff off right away.
You know, take a potato peeler and just go to town. Or, I saw this trick because it's Thanksgiving, you know, they're talking about potatoes. Take your dick and boil it. And then you put it in some freezing cold water for a few seconds, and the skin just falls off.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's like meat falling off the bone. We've tried it many times. Not to ourselves, but to small Asian boys. So if you follow those easy steps, you'll have girls back on the D in no time. So here's our next letter. Dear Anal Americans, I'm currently detaining a small child in my basement. He keeps asking for food and water. I was just wondering how long a small child can go without food and water before they die. Don't worry, I live in North Korea, and the laws for child imprisonment are much less strict than America's. With the proper permits, of course.
Well, problem number one is that this is male, so it's been a while since you wrote this, and he's probably dead now. But, I mean, let's say that he still is alive.
And you gotta feed them a little bit, but you don't want to get them hooked on food and water, because then they'll just become spoiled little bastards.
They'll always be wanting food and water.
Yeah.
There's no end to the food and water.
Yeah, you gotta show them who's boss. You gotta whip out the whips and chains once in a while. I mean, you can't go soft, no matter what.
It's the same idea as the stick and the carrot. You know, the stick is not food and water, and the carrot is food and water.
But essentially, the best advice we can give you is just feed him enough, give him enough drink, but not too much, just enough to scrape by.
Don't get them addicted or hooked on foods. And here's our final letter. Dear Anal Americans, my grandma has just recently been diagnosed with breast cancer, and I'm really worried for her. I've been really close to her for the last few years. She is all I have because my mom died of breast cancer 5 years ago. She has been bedridden for the last year or so, and I've visited her every day since. No one except me loves her. I'm the only one that truly cares for her. I spend this Thanksgiving with just her in her small, lonely home with no other company. I'm just helplessly watching her slowly waste away as the cancer eats at her very being. The doctor says that she has only a few weeks left. How can I possibly cope with the loss of my only true friend?
Get the hell out of here, you joker. You... Oh, no, this guy.
This guy,
He's a joker.
he thinks that he can just come onto a respectable channel and make a mockery of everything we've worked for.
Alright, guy. You're starting to piss me off, okay? Because first off, this is a professional channel, and you come up with this crap? Come on.
Who's gonna believe this? This is the most ridiculous, by far, the most ridiculous letter anyone has ever received. If someone were to take this seriously, they would have to be a complete moron.
I am pissed right now. Are you pissed, Noah?
I'm gonna have to kick some
Ass.
serious hiney. I just can't even believe. You can't even believe how angry I am right now. If I were to see this guy, I'd keep flicking him in the head till he told me to stop, and then I would just keep flicking him in the head. I don't even care.
Who gives a shit what he says because he's just a lying piece of shit. Just comes up with this joke. This is a joke? You think this is a joke? Oh, I'm just pissed.
Think this is funny?
Oh, I'm pissed.
Come into my channel, make fun of my friends, and this is how I repay you?
This is how I repay you. This is how... Oh my god, that was retarded. Oh my god.
But seriously, guys,
dude,
don't
just
do that.
get out of here.
We're trying to be professional, and you just blew it.
We're done.